Good morning, students. In today's topic, we are going to talk about the Mughal Empire. In the previous topic, we already discussed about Delhi Sultanate. We already seen that in 1526, Delhi Sultanate was end. Okay, and who was the last? Lodhis were the last who were ruling over the Delhi. And in Lodhi's also, who was the last? That was an Ibrahim Lodhi. So Ibrahim Lodhi was a person who was ruling the last, who was the last person. After the Lodhis, the next was the Mughals. And in Mughals, already we discussed that the Babur was a Babur who came to India, who was invited by Ibrahim Lodhi. So he entered in India. So in today's topic, we are going to discuss about the Mughal Sultanate. Okay, Mughal period. Mughal period began from 1526 to 1857. So, Mughal period began from 1526 to 1857. Fine, 1857. See, actually, we can see that in 17. Sorry, just a minute. Okay, so I already said you that Mughal period was ended in 1857, but prior to that 1707, during 1707 the last person was Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb was the last person who was ruling or who was the king of the Mughal. But when he died in 1707, after that also many the other Mughal people or persons who were fighting for the throne matlab sinhasan, they were appointed themselves as a new king of the Mughals because they got an opportunity to appoint themselves as a new king of Mughal. So before going to the end, let us see. So या तो 1707 में हमारा होगा कि 1707 के अंदर क्या हुआ, मुगल्स का एंड हुआ? नो, मुगल्स का एंड नहीं हुआ. वी विल से दैट द मुगल्स वर एंडेड इन 1857 when the revolt of 1857 took place in India between Britishers and Indians. Fine. So first one is the Babur. Babur, I already explained you from 1526 he entered in the India. Battle of Plassey took place, and after that Battle of Panipat took place in 1526. He entered in India. He was the person who founded the Mughal Empire in India, or the person who set the Mughal in India until 1530. For the 4 years he used to survive, or he used to be as the king of the Mughal, because after 1530 he was died. Clear this point? So that is only same written here. The foundation of the Mughal ruler in India was the Babur, who ruled over the India, and who was invited. I already explained you that Ibrahim Lodi invited it in the first battle of Panipat. He entered in the India, and due to that he got in the power to set his empire. From his mother's side, he belongs to the Changis, and from his father's side he belongs to the Temur dynasty. Okay, so from father's side he was Temur, and from the mother's side he was Changis. So he was having much capability to fight against the people. Other when during these 4 years, from 26 to 30, see how many types of or what he used to do in the India. In 1527, 1526 Battle of Panipat took place. 1527 the Battle of Khanwa took place. Khanwa with the Rana Sangha, and he defeated the Rana Sangha. In 1528 the Battle of Chanderi took place between the Mahadini Rai. In 1529 the battle took place, that is the Battle of Ghagra. Understood? So this way the 3 years he used to take, he was capable to do fight, and this way he expanded his territory. In 1530 ही वॉज डाइड, उनकी डेथ हो गई थी, और फिर उनको जो है वो काबुल में जाके, और ही वॉज हिज डॉम वॉज एट द काबुल. ओके, so this way the Babur was played a very important role because he is the founder of Mughal emperor in India. And in spite of that, these are the battles in the 4 years till his death from 26 to 30. Every year he used to do something new. So remember this thing. Next thing is his autobiography, that is Tujhke e Babri. Understood? Autobiography means he wrote his book himself. ऑटोबायोग्राफी का मतलब क्या होता है, जो अपनी बुक या अपनी किताब खुद लिखता है. सो ही रॉट दी ऑटोबायोग्राफी तुझके ए बाबरी इन तुर्की लैंग्वेज के अंदर उन्होंने लिखा था तुझके ए बाबरी बुक. फाइन. एंड आफ्टर दैट he was a very powerful person, means during his time he played very important role. Already we have seen by here this. First of all, he is the founder of the Mughals, and second thing here we used to see. Fine. So all these points please remember for the Babur. After Babur, the next is Humayun. Humayun is the son of Babur. His time period, see, you can see here the two different time, 1530 to 40 and then 55 to 56. It means he was a person who was not able to rule continuously in India for complete time period. Only one ruler or the only one king or the only one Mughal who was not able to survive for the complete duration of his life in India as a Mughal king. Because during his time the war took place between Humayun and Sher Shah Suri, and he was not able to fight against him, and because of that he left the India in 1540. But again he entered in India in 1555. After preparing himself, again he entered in India. So we can say that Mughal Empire was once breaked in India in 1540. क्यों? क्योंकि हुमायूं जो है वो इंडिया छोड़ के चले गए थे 1540 में. जब वो छोड़ के चले गए तो अपने आप ही मुगल्स का एंड हो गया फॉर द शॉर्ट टाइम पीरियड, और फिर वो दोबारा एंटर किया उन्होंने 1555 के अंदर, एंड देन अगेन द मुगल एम्पायर वाज सेट एंड टिल 1857 इट वाज कंटिन्यूअसली रनिंग. क्लियर? सो हुमायूं, वी नो दैट द सन ऑफ द बाबर के ये बेटे थे. ओके. and he was a successor and was challenged by his brothers. उसके brothers जो ये तीन brothers उसको include करके 4 brothers, इन सब के बीच में challenges थे. मतलब they were fighting for the king, that who will be the next king, but ultimately the Humayun was appointed as a new king. Fine. And after that he fought 2 battles against Sher Shah Suri at Chausa in 1539 and at Kannauj in 1540 and was completely defeated. देखो मैंने आपको अभी बोला था that ये हुमायूं left India in 1540. Why? Because in 1540 Kannauj battle took place, and in this battle he was against the Sher Shah Suri. शेर शाह सूरी डिफिटेड हिम एंड ड्यू टू दिस ही लेफ्ट द कंट्री, क्योंकि वो शेर शाह जीत गए, ये हार गए, एंड बाय डिफिटिंग दिस पर्सन इनको अपना एरिया छोड़ना पड़ा, दिल्ली छोड़ना पड़ा, एंड ही अगेन वेंट टू हिज मदरलैंड एंड फादरलैंड. फाइन. ही एस्पेक्ट टू escaped to Iran where he passed 12 years. हाँ, फिर ये क्या किया इन्होंने, ये ईरान चले गए क्योंकि यहाँ तो हार चुके थे, तो अब अपने एरिया में वापस जाएंगे. सो ही वेंट टू द ईरान फॉर द 12 years and he prepared himself there. Fine. So, and after that after Sher Shah's death, Humayun invaded India in 1555. देखो ये दोबारा इंडिया में आते थे. only the one king, only and only one king in the Mughals who was not able to survive for the complete time period in India, और एक बार ब्रेक आ गया था मुगल्स का for the 15 years and again the Mughal period began. Fine. So this way he so after his death in 1555 he entered in the India and defeated his brothers को उन्होंने डिफीट किया और वापस वो जो है वो इंडिया में आ गए. He died while climbing down the stairs of his library से अपनी when he was often to read the books. So when he was coming over from the library, at that time he just died because of weakness. He was not able to move over that area. His sister गुलबदन बेगम wrote the biography. देखो इनकी बायोग्राफी लिखी गई है हुमायूं नामा. यहाँ पे हमने पढ़ा था that was an autobiography. See here autobiography, that is the तुझके बाबरी. Okay, so Tujhe Babri means Babur wrote himself, but Humayun Nama was written by his sister Gulbadan Begum. Understood? So biography was written by Gulbadan Begum, who was the sister of Humayun. Clear? And after this, he built a Deen-e-Ilahi at Delhi as his second capital. Fine. So students, for today only this much. Rest we will do tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day and go through the book also.